Yes, it's been an amazing weekend. It's been a weekend full of goals and drama. It's been a weekend that personally have been impressed with the performance of my team and also with the performance of other teams in the EPL. We saw just a couple of days how Arsenal, managed, just what I say manage, had some little pity on the baggies. They're talking about the Newcastle team after losing to them at St. James's Park in the first leg of the Premier League 2023-2024, where they lost to them 1-0 at home. Through a controversial goal that was awarded by the on-field decision and also supported by the VAR. But we understand that Arsenal is a team that always come to bite you, after you've done something wrong to them. We saw that with West Ham. West Ham defeated Arsenal when they, Gerard Boy took a ball that was out of the pitch, played it in, and they scored through that process. And the VAR also said it was not a conclusive evidence that the ball was out. So also we saw Joe Willock bringing back the ball into the field that has already gone out, and also with a push at the back for Gabriel Magalhaes. Also, they said it was not evident enough that there was an infringement, and Arsenal lost the game on both occasions. And we could see what Arsenal did with these two teams coming back to play West Ham, and they defeated West Ham 6-0. Coming back again to play Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium, and they just had to pity for Newcastle and gave them just 4 goals. The other part that caught me a little bit not satisfied was the fact that they allowed them to score. I was expecting a goal from them because of the way Arsenal was playing. Yes, Arsenal have played 6 games throughout this 2024, and they've won the 6 at the run, scored about 25 goals and conceded just 3 goals. It shows that this is a team that is improving, that is working according to the plan of the manager, that is putting out the efforts to be in the title race. We know that going head to head with Manchester City and Liverpool, it's not something that is very easy, but it's something that you have to be consistent. We understood that during the last time, this particular stage, last season, Arsenal played Bournemouth, and we understand how the game ended. Arsenal narrowly won the game with the last kick of the game. But we see that the narrative has changed. With the recent form of Arsenal, you can't really expect Arsenal to play that kind of game anymore. And it shows that the boys have learned something from last season. So, like Martin Odegaard has been saying, Bukayo Saka has been saying, they are taking each game as it comes. So now Arsenal has 12 finals to play. So also Liverpool and Manchester City, 12 finals to play. And looking at the fixtures, within the first 6 games, in the next 6 games, Arsenal will be, playing Chelsea, and after Chelsea, they will be playing Manchester City. But the next game, they will play Sheffield, which, I cannot totally write off Sheffield. It's a football game, so anything can happen. Arsenal will be playing Sheffield United. Then after Sheffield, they will be playing Brentford. So, but look at the teams that Manchester City and Liverpool will be playing. I think Manchester City has kind of tougher opponent to play, and putting the fact down that they are not scoring more goals. But we know they are champions. They know how to do it. Just a goal is enough to see them, over the line. So I want to also quickly talk about the EFL Cup that was played yesterday, where we saw Liverpool defeating Chelsea. Yeah, personally, I would say I wanted Chelsea to win, and I also wanted Liverpool to win. So either of them winning, it's not a big problem to me. It's not it's just anybody at the end of the day would have won the game. So, but it was the performance that I was concerned about, and it was a very interesting performance. Once again, I want to say that Chelsea, they are not clinical enough. They should have nailed that game even at the first half. And at the second half, they had all the opportunities in the world. Raheem Sterling had the opportunity, Cole Palmer had the opportunity. They all had opportunities to bury the game. Yes, we understand that Liverpool also had their own fair share of opportunities. But when you look at the players that were injured, that were not, on the pitch for Liverpool, you would have rightly said that this is it's a write-off game for Liverpool. You would have expected Chelsea to win the game. Gallagher was there doing his thing, missing chances, had opportunities to score, but he could not convert his chances. Like we're saying, the conversion rate of Chelsea is poor, just like Manchester United this season. If you check the league table, Manchester United in this season have scored a total of 36 goals, and I've also considered 36 goals. So if you check the goals for and the goals against, they are the same. So now, how many do they have in their balance sheet? 0. And look at Arsenal with the highest, goal scored in the Premier League right now, 39. They have 39 in their, in their polls, and we have Liverpool with 38. All right. So that is to tell you how far what this team are doing this season. It shows that Arsenal is putting a lot of effort, and for such an effort, it is expected that something, comes out of it. And that is why Arsenal fans are optimistic. We are hopeful that at the end of the day, the Premier League will go to fight it to the end. It's not assured. Nobody have the monopoly of saying I will be the winner of the Premier League, come in June. All right. But what we are saying is, with the way Arsenal is going, with the type of form they are right now, with the effort they are putting in, it's going to be very difficult for you to write Arsenal off. Remember, it's just 2 points between Arsenal and Liverpool, and 1 point between Arsenal and Manchester City. So it's still a very tight competition. So a lot of things have been happening. We've seen that even Pep Guardiola is trying to rotate the team by placing Kevin De Bruyne on the bench and playing other players just to rest him for the future games, and which I understand a lot, because Kevin De Bruyne going forward during the last 7-8 games of the season will be very pivotal, very important for the team. And we know that Arsenal will be welcoming back some of their players from this week, next week. Some of those key players like Thomas Partey, Yoro Timber, Tomiyasu, all of these players will be welcomed back into the team as soon as possible. So it has been a very interesting week, a week where I did not expect anything less from the Arsenal team, and they did just what we expected. The team is clicking finally. During the big first half of the season, there were a lot of comments that the Arsenal team are not scoring enough goals. They have not clicked. They have not been as prolific as they were last season. But right now, we are seeing that happening. With just 6 games played, they've scored 25 goals. All right, and that is something you don't buy in the market. It's something that has to come from a determination, that has to come from hard work. We could see that even after Arsenal scored the first, second, they still go for the jugular, go for the third, go for the fourth. They want to do more, and that is the spirit that I think these boys need to go over the line if they want to go ahead of Liverpool and Manchester City. Let me know at the comment section. Let me know what you think. Can Arsenal do the job finally? Will they be able to keep up this momentum till the end of the season? I want to know. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share this video, comment, and let me know what area do you think we should talk about, and what do you think about the Arsenal and Newcastle game, or what do you think about the Chelsea and Liverpool game? Is there anything that you think Pochettino is lacking that he should be doing in that club, or do you think Pochettino should be let go at the end of the season? Thank you. Stay blessed.